everyone, Marigold14 here, aka Shiv. With my recent account hacking, most of my reviews were lost, but some of you have requested Guild Wars 2, even though it's only been launched for only a few days, not counting Head Start. Guild of Wars 2 is a free... Okay, I'm not going to call it that. It's an MMORPG. You do the initial buy, which is, I think, $59.99 right now. If you want to buy the Collector's Edition, it's $150. Go have fun with it, because that statue is freaking huge. But after that, there is no monthly subscription, so you don't have to feel like you're wasting your time, because you don't have to sub, which is awesome. We like free. Totally like free. Basically, Guild Wars 2 is based off Guild Wars 1. That came out, I don't know when it came out, but pretty much how Guild Wars 2 works is similar to Guild Wars 1. You have your character, and they go on their personal story. Now, you can't go from 1 to 80 in 3 days just by doing your personal story, because at some points, your personal story is going to out-level you. Like, for example, you're level 14, you get a personal story, you might have to be level 18, 19, 20. So what do? Well, you got these zones to finish. You have what are called these hearts. They tell you which people are in trouble and need help. Once you get those done, you move on. You also have waypoints to collect, skill points, and you have vistas. Vistas show you an overview of what's around you, which is very, very pretty. And in fact, we are at the one in Clayton Falls right now, which I will show you that in a few moments. Skill points are what you use to level abilities. Even though you get them when you level up, the skill points challenges can range anywhere from simply just clicking on an item or communing to a, oh my god, that's a big, ow, monster. I need help! Or, as I've been hearing, jumping puzzles! No jumping puzzles, no. Some of the vistas are already jumping puzzles. Really, ArenaNet? Really? Jumping puzzles? Oh, come on now. Also in Guild Wars 2, which is a nice little feature, you can be into multiple guilds at once. But you can only represent one at a time. Of course. Right now, as you see, I am in the Pink Yeti Army, which you guys may recognize this name right here of Sambo. This is his guild in Guild Wars 2. You may know him from his Let's Play series of Final Fantasy XIV, Rift, World of Warcraft, Guild Wars 1, Final Fantasy XIV, which that's being remade pretty soon. And some people are looking forward to it. Personally, I'm not. They dropped the ball the first time. I don't know if I trust them to kind of fix their issues. I don't know, but we're not going to talk about that. Guild Wars 2 also has a way to level via crafting, but be forewarned, you can level 1 through 8 via crafting, but you miss out just about 80% of the game. Because your personal story is not going to be the same as everyone else's. In fact, a lot of people are going to be on difference. There is no one same personal story. Everyone chooses different, and it's based on your choices that you make in your character creation and in your game that pans out of how your character is going to be. It is really cool how they did it, but my only gripe is when it outlevels you, and you run out of zones to do, you just kind of go, well, what do I do now? Oh dear. But luckily, thank goodness for Guild Wars 2 for thinking that through. You can do the other starting areas and the other level areas. But if I go back to level 1 through 15 zone, I'm level 30, I'm not going to get experience. Not so true. As you can see, if I open up my character panel, I'm a level 27 elementalist, but notice where it says effective level 11. Level scaling has been introduced into Guild Wars 2, and it's really awesome because you can go back to old zones as level 4, level 5, wherever the zone caps you at, and pretty much you can go have fun and still get experience. The best way to do it is to do your storyline until you can't do it, because if it's too high of a level, I recommend you wait until you get to that level, because some of the mobs are like about level or 2 above you. That's probably not a good idea if you want to jump right in there when it happens. Also, the gear is, I believe it's profession specific. I believe it is. I think. I'm not sure. I might have to look that up. But you notice your stats with your effective level also level as well with that. So you can't have these awesome stats at level 11. That'd be overpowered. But they do allow you some wiggle room here. You also have like your normal gear. You have your head, shoulders. Here, I'll name mine for you. I don't like the shoulders. They don't match my outfit. You also have, I don't have it back yet, but you have like your little amulets and your rings and trinkets, and then you have your, oh, here's another good thing about the crafting. You know how sometimes you have to get mining for your mining, and you have to mine ore for your mining, and how you know, you have to have that profession? Well, in Guild Wars 2, you don't have to have any professions to go harvest. You just get these harvesting tools, and you can go and harvest all day long if you want to. But notice the numbers beside them. That's how many, I think, quote-unquote, charges. I think. Yeah. Also, the weapons, and this is true for Elementalists, I don't know about any other class. Depending on what weapon you have, your abilities change. For example, with the Elementalist, what kind of spells I have right now, as you can see here, for my staff, I wouldn't have if I had a focus and a dagger, or a focus and a wand, or double daggers. Yes, Elementalists can wield daggers. Wah! I like daggers. I just don't like spells with them. I'm more of a staff person myself. You can also, and let's say you're having issues with combat with Elementalist, you can quickly change on the fly. From fire, water, lightning, and earth. There are 5 races in Guild Wars 2, and not all of them are the same. Humans have their one story, and then the Sylvari, have their own little story. Here's a fun fact about Sylvari. At night, you glow in the dark. I think that was one awesome fact about them. I just did not like their personal story myself, personally. But as you progress through the game, you go through more zones to finish up. Now, is it worth finishing the zones up? Yes. Because at the end of the zone, you get a chest, which could have gear, money, stuff like that. I also got a black lion key. Currently, however, because it's free to play, obviously, they're going to have to find some way to make money. And that's the Black Lion Trade Company with the gems. Right now, because we're still in the first week, it's a little wonky, and I believe the trading post is, yep, it's still down. The trading post was really good when they've had it up, but they've been still testing it. But the store you can buy. Now, it's not necessary for you to spend money. Let me make that clear. It's not like, oh, look, they put up tier 4 on the gem, store. No. Most of it is just like, dress up stuff like that. You get a pet. How about some boosts? Some cool little mini stuff. You can also upgrade your character slots, and you can get the Digital Deluxe upgrade. Right now, Guild Wars 2 have shut down their digital from the stores because they've gotten so many people trying to buy the game. They're trying to make the experience better for the current subscribers. So I don't know if the Digital Deluxe upgrade will work in the gem store. I think it will. I'm not sure. That's a wishy-washy subject right there. But, hey, never know. You try it. Only 2,000 gems. But I don't have real money. I'm po. I'm a po person. I'm so po. Well, hey, look, trade gold for gems. Right now, I'm pretty sure this will change. For 10 silver, I get 28 gems. Obviously, if you have gold, you can get more, obviously. But it's one cool little feature. And also, if you have, like, gems and you're like, but I can't buy any, you also trade gems for gold. So, like, I can't show you, but pretty much you can get gold from your gems, too. I don't know how, like, one gem will equal how many gold, since I don't have any gems right now. But, actually, you know what? Let's find that out. How much will 1 silver give me? Oh, okay. I've now got 2 gems. Let's find out, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see, so we're going to trade to... Oh, we can't do that. So I wonder... Is there a cap on it, maybe? Might be. Oh, I kind of find that cool. You can do that, though. You gotta admit, the currency exchange. That'd be interesting if you have gems. You're like, you know, oh, for 10 gems you receive 2 silver. I think you have to have like a lot of gems for that. But I have 10 gems now, so silver is easy to make back. So pretty much Guild Wars 2 is a really awesome game, but recently there's been a lot of drama / whatever. First of all, customer support. Submit a ticket, you're waiting about a week and a half. I submitted a ticket on Head Start because GameStop literally messed up my, they messed me up badly. And, because of that, they lost my pre-bought, and I showed them receipt, and that's a whole other issue I'm going to have to go into later on my vlogs. But, because of that, I'm still trying to get with ArenaNet, because they said they could help us, and that's been almost a week now, so I don't know what's going on with ArenaNet. They're having a lot of volume, I think, and even though it takes a long time, it's like, can you, hurry up, come on now, time sensitive YouTube, because you only get 5 days. Let's see. Another thing is there was a big explosion yesterday, and I'm going to open this up to a couple of my guildies here, which I'm going to introduce in a few minutes. There was a exploit in the game, a bug that happened with the cultural weapons. They were being sold for 21 karma a piece. The exploit was people bought thousands of those weapons, like 1,000, 2,000. One guy bought 400,000 weapons and turned them into like other weapon upgrades they could use and sold them. ArenaNet got so strong opinion about this, they perma-banned 3,000 accounts yesterday. Several hours later, unfortunately, they came back and said, well, we'll give you another chance. Now, I don't know what's going to happen with that, but unfortunately, I don't think they should have done that, because now people are going to think they're just going to renege on every decision they've done. But in terms of service, because they said, you can't permaban no warning. If you read your TOS, what does it say in the exploit section? Oh yeah, it says not to do it or you'll get in trouble. And there's also been many debates because the first day Head Start came out, 300 people were banned for 72 hours because of their names. Like, one name was... Yeah, I wish I could say the name, but in the guild I'm in, I don't want to have get some a bad name, but let's just say some of them were ones that even made my head scratch. And some of you that have been following me for a few months now, you know it takes a lot to make my head go, huh? Mommy? It's just mad. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention about your spells. Your level 1 through 5, you level up, like, as you do your spells. Your 1 will increase to 2, then a 3, then so on and so forth. It'll, like, load on your bar. And then your 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0 will unlock as you do skill points. And you also get what are called traits. Ooh, I have 6 skill points right now. I did not realize that. So I'll show you what that looks like. Your traits are kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, but you can, whichever one, because you see I'm in fire, that gives me 100 power, 10% condition duration. I have a 20% chance to cause burning whenever a foe attacks me in melee. Only triggers when I'm tuned to fire. And I deal 10% more damage while tuned to fire. And I'm also doing water magic, which gives me increasing healing by 7, increases vitality by 7, and I regenerate health while tuned to water. I don't know... Oh, we have a condition. So you get lots of interesting stuff as you level up these traits. But as you level up, you can only do 10 from your first book and so on and so forth. You can only go up for a certain... Because you can't, obviously be overpowered in one trait, all the time. To train, you pretty much basically buy a manual, and that helps you level up your traits. So that is Guild Wars 2 in a nutshell. And then your personal story, obviously. Oh, no, I'm spoiling it. No, I spoiled it. No, I'm sorry. I spoiled it for you some more. Not everyone's story is going to be the same. What my story might seem, your story might be different. It depends what you pick on character creation, and also Grog is laughing at me. Dang nabbit. But, pretty much, everyone's story is going to be different. No two stories are alike. You know, no two stories are alike. Everyone's going to have a different story. But luckily, and I've had to call in my guildies a couple of times, they know this. Sometimes you may have some issues where you're going to need help. Luckily, if they're in the same map as you, which we're going to talk about the overflow in just a few minutes, it's really kind of wonky right now because they're still working it. But once guesting is up, you don't have to worry about your friends being on a different server. They can guest on your server, and you can still play with them and have fun. And they can help you on, your story, and you can help them on theirs. If it's an instance, as long as they're near it, if they're near you, it'll pull them in with you. That is the best part. You're not alone on your personal stories. You can bring friends in. And it's also really interesting because you get to learn what everyone else chose. And you kind of go, huh, that's kind of interesting. But the one thing I think above all like this game is just when I did one of the instances with some of the guildies, it was a tearjerker. I'm not going to say which instance. I'm not going to say what story path. But it's been a long, long time since I've had a game that pulled at my heartstrings like that. The only game that has done it since before Guild Wars was WoW. But we're not going to go into that. And we have a Tokimi that turned into a plant. But yeah, that's Guild War 2 in a nutshell. But right now we're not done. I'm going to show you an awesome vista. Right now, as you can see, we're in Clayton Falls. We're on top of a house. How you get onto the vista, if I can walk over real quick. You have to jump up onto these crates right here and jump onto these platforms. Oh look, I'm spoiling how to get up here. Well, tough. It took me 20 minutes to figure this out. Pretty much you just jump, jump, jump. Whee! The vistas are really fun and worth doing. It's awesome. Shush you, Tokimi. It's really awesome, and I'm going to show you a view right now. It's very beautiful. This is my favorite one. Isn't that beautiful? And normally you also get, experience points if you found them. Obviously, I found this one before. I like going around doing all the vistas. In fact, when I see a vista, if I'm walking to a quest, it'd be like, must do vista, must do vista. But then again, I am like that. So like I said, next part, we are going to open up to some debates because this exploit has really given Guild Wars 2 a bad name. But should that really be effective? Should that really matter? Because some, silly people decided to exploit. Should you really base off the game just because ArenaNet actually responded? Or were they overpowered? We're going to find out. So first I would like to introduce Loaded Grog and Tokimi Nagashi. And yes, you can have last names in this game. Woohoo! That's names. Haha. Well, that's where you're lacking, dang it. So pretty much, guys, the epicness of the freaking exploit. Did they go too far with it? Banning, it wasn't like a 72-hour ban. It's like with the bots and the gold farmers. We're talking about a permaban, not a 72-hour ban. Do you think they might have went a little too far with it, or do you think they were in line with this? You guys can talk now. No. Hello.
Oh, I was waiting for somebody. I was waiting for the other guy. I think they did exactly what they should have. Done the law right from the very get-go in the beginning, and it'll discourage players from doing stuff like that down in the future.
Yeah, but they didn't even give people a warning, I don't think. I know it said in terms of service you may be punished consequently, but I don't think they gave people warnings. But I think they're trying to say your permaban was your warning. But a lot of people, this really, I think for most people in their mind, Guild Wars 2, this weighed them down heavily because a lot of people were so upset about this because they saw it as, oh, we got your money, we're going to permaban you. But then they turned around about several hours later and said, well, we're going to forgive you, and we'll only give you this one chance to change it from a permaban to a 72-hour ban. So they still got banned in the end, but it got lessened. You really think they should have done that? Should they have stuck with the permaban?
Well, I think maybe one of the major reasons is for a publicity thing. Since the game is brand new and they've just launched, they've that over just for the sake of getting themselves to look good.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but still, people might think the next time an exploit happens, which an exploit is basically something that you alter in the game or something that the game kind of makes it easier for you or for you to get, a gain out of it, like a financial gain. A lot of people that bought some of the weapons, even though they didn't buy as many as some of the others, they still got a 72-hour ban, and a lot of people were arguing that even bots didn't get permabanned, so why did they? I don't think people realize that we're not talking about someone bought 100, 200 weapons. We're talking about like this one guy, I wish I could find his name, he bought 400,000 weapons and used them all in Mystic Wars and got level 80 stuff, and he was only level 20. I mean, that was just way beyond ridiculous, and I don't know why. I think he should not get a second chance, because he knew what he was doing. I can understand people bought like 2 or 3 or maybe 50, not realizing it's an exploit. But at what point do you say, how can you tell if it's an exploit so you don't get in trouble?
Right. I completely agree with that. The severity of the ban or either whether it be 72 hours or forever should depend on how involved you actually were and what was going on.
Yeah, I mean, people were also saying that the permabans, they weren't IP banned. Let me clarify that. They were not IP banned, so they could make another account. But, all that hard work you've done, especially another issue that came up, the first day of Head Start, a lot of people got ban hammered again, 72 hours, because of their names. And some of their names were just, for Sambo's sake, I am not going to repeat some of the names, but I think a couple of us may have saw them. There was one name on the forum that was just, I don't know why you would even protest your ban, because, hello, you named your character that, you should have known. Because their naming policy, it's not like other games where you're just like, oh, well, it's only when you get reported. Some of these people didn't even get reported. Yeah, I think so too. I think they're telling everyone, look, we ain't going to tolerate it. We are not Blizzard. If we see it, because it wasn't even if you got reported. Some of the GMs saw these names and banned them. It's like, if we even see it, you banned. And I mean, it's just so unbelievable how people freaked out about it and, complained. It's like, if you're in the wrong, why are you trying to say, well, I didn't know it was bad, and oh my god, I didn't know. Of course you knew.
Yeah, that's just ignorant.
Welcome to the internet. We got ignorant people. Is that the Misfire Wolf? With the deluxe edition? Oh man. Yeah, you get a Misfire Wolf at level 30 that summons you, and I thought it was deluxe edition too. Is it just collectors? I thought it was deluxe too. Oh, okay. I want that Misfire Wolf so bad. Oh my god. Because it summons you, like you can summon it into battle and it can help you. That could really help you out in Personal Story, because I heard those Misfire Wolves are strong things. Especially if you're not a ranger. Oh, hey, people have rangers. Question out there. Go look in the township of Claymore. Go find a juvenile piggy. Can you tame the piggy? If so, let me know. Because I told him I'd make a ranger and tame a piggy. So I want to do that. I know, I want a piggy so bad. But, this game is so amazing, I just don't understand why people, just because of the bans that happened, I just have a hard time believing that, you're just going to downplay the game just because of ArenaNet, having the guts to even do that. Because most games, they're not going to ban 3,000 accounts in one day. There's no company I have known that's done that in one day alone. And ArenaNet had the guts to do it. So why down the game because of that? To me, it doesn't make sense. Especially when you knew you were in the wrong. Warning or not, you knew it was an exploit, but you still did it. I mean, come on. 200 gems for 50... I don't know if I agree with that. Real, I didn't think it would be that low. Okay. I don't know if I agree with that, but probably maybe as the game goes on, it's going to get higher or lower. It depends. Like, the gem, I believe, depending on how much they exchange for, I believe, it gets higher, because you see the market data, the 5-day low. It's kind of like the stock market. It's low one day, and then it's high on another. It's like, buy, buy, sell, 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 buy, 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 hold. You know, kind of like the stock market. I went there. There's probably going to be...
In some place that they are using real-world economics in here, they're going to try to.
Which that would be actually kind of a cool feature. I just wish the trading post was working. I totally want to buy more cloth so I can make more bags, man. I just wish they had the... But I can't complain. A lot of people are saying that, well, why on launch are some of the features not working? They're not God's people. I hate to tell you. This one guy on Twitter was saying how, I don't understand why you are not, you know, releasing it when I kept telling you it was ready to go and you're not doing it. Well, I mean, the game just launched. No game, and I'm telling you this, no game on launch day has been perfect. There is always something gone wrong, and there's always a feature or two that is not available. In this game, there are 2 features right now. It is the trading post and the guesting right now, because right now server transfers are free. So,
well, when I log in and I'm dead. I'm sitting inside of a base, little small base area on the middle of nowhere. I leave and just stand right outside the door. I log off, come back on, I'm dead.
how does that happen?
I have no clue. The only thing around are MOAs, and they don't attack us, so...
Could it have been a dynamic... Oh, I forgot to talk about dynamic events. Slap my knee and call me crazy. Dynamic events, if you played Rift, are kind of like the zone invasions. They happen randomly all over the map. If you ever see an orange circle, go find one. Do you think it could have been a dynamic event that kind of just hit you? I know that sometimes happens to me.
I've been in this area for like 2 days. I haven't seen a single event. Okay, never mind. I just found one. Supply dog.
Toki just said you got owned. You totally got owned. Yeah, but, and also the graphics with Guild Wars 2. Even if you don't have a high-end computer, because obviously, y'all know my computer's not that high-end. It's still pretty graphics. I love the graphics here.
Well, see, back in the beta, I noticed that on like a stress test or something like, or anything like that, that graphics would be horrible, for not horrible, but like for best pictures. And that they don't have it in this, I don't think. I haven't seen it.
Well, what exactly?
Just see, like they want everybody to log in to see how much pressure the servers can take from everybody logging in.
But did...
They should have tested it a lot better than they did during the actual stress test, because I logged in, the first time I logged in, alright, whatever, I didn't really care, but I was just straight to an over.
Well, I mean, how many people were in the beta, though? I don't think it was that many people in the beta.
No, I was in the beta, and I don't know who else was in it. A lot of people were.
I played it for the first couple of weekends, but I had school and stuff, so I couldn't really focus on it. But, like, I know it wasn't a lot of people. That's what I've been hearing. It was not a lot of people for a stress test.
Most of it was, like, famous people, like, stress tests, from YouTube people.
Yeah, so, I mean, it wasn't that popular, so...
Now it is.
Oh, yeah, now it is. But now, you probably listened earlier, because of the incidents that happened with the names, people getting 72-hour bans, and the 3,000 account permaban that happened yesterday, a lot of people are doubting the game because they're saying ArenaNet has no right to do that. But if you
It's their game. If they legitimate
Like, I'm sure you heard about what happened yesterday with that exploit, right?
No, I never even knew about it. I logged in, got on here, and that was the first I heard about it.
You missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were cultural weapons that were for 21 Karma, and people were taking them to Mystic Forge and making level 80, like, stuff out of them. And people, like this one guy, bought 400,000 swords, I think it was.
What?
Yeah, and he...
Where are these swords?
They're in, like, the towns, but they changed it, and they permabanned 3,000 accounts because of this. Then, several hours later, they came back saying, we will give you another chance. So their permaban went from perma to 72 hours, but here's the thing. Excuse me. Pretty much, if you do it again, you do not get a warning, and they've made that loud and clear. They do not give warnings. And I think you really shouldn't need a warning, because if you know you're doing it wrong, why do you need a warning?
I don't see the big deal about it, though. That's the only problem. I don't see why it's wrong to go and use to make something better.
Because I think people are selling them, I think.
Oh, then yeah, then that. They should soulbound something that is like...
That's what I said. I'm like, why didn't you soulbound it then? Oh my gosh. Meh. We don't know.
This, like, the questing system is just taking me off right now because I'm a level 16, mean is something that's a level 24.
We're just talking about that actually. I think it's put in place there because so you don't go through the game too fast. You have to kind of slow down and smell the roses a little bit.
Yeah, and I have to fight, like, rams and stuff. I fought a doe the other day that beat the hell out of me. I felt kind of stupid.
But I mean, I think you can always get help with them if you don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't complain because some of the hearts that you do can give you nice items as you're leveling up. So, I mean, I'm not complaining. That, and it's worth finishing the zones because of those chests. You can get, like, a lot of neat stuff. Like, I got a, Black Lion key. And I have a, Black Lion chest. And I actually got a boost and some potions out of it.
Yeah, I did too. I turned into a creature.
But you know what? The Black Lion chests are not account bound or soul bound. So you could send them to people.
They need to soulbound it. Like, it's just...
I agree, because they're not even being sold worth much on the trading post. But it's like, why? I thought they would have been, because a guildie had a key, and I had a couple of chests, so I sent him a chest, thinking I couldn't do it, and it sent. I was like, duh, what? Really? That went through? Wow, okay.
Yeah, like in, DCUO, for example. This is a good example. When you get the, Protanium lockbox, those are account bound, and you can't, do, DLC game sharing stuff either. I don't think you would.
Well, I mean, the game is not perfect, so I mean, sorry, I'm eating.
It was released Tuesday, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's the game. No game has been perfect right off at launch. I'm repeating some of the stuff I said earlier to catch you up. I mean, tell me one game that was perfect right at launch, and you can't. I mean, what game is perfect right at launch? There's going to be bugs. Some features are not going to work.
Black Ops, Modern Warfare 3 and all them,
Actually, for launch, with most games, this actually isn't bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's not as bad as I thought. Like, launch day, I thought the server's going to be overcrowded. Nope, like, hardly anybody on launch day. It didn't really blow up. It only started blowing up as they got momentum. Like, now it's gotten crazy. So crazy they had to shut down the DLCs.
DLCs?
Like, do you know how you could buy DLCs? Why did I say that? Dang it, Toki, I blame you. You're distracting me if you're dancing. You know how you could buy the digital copies on the website? They shut that down for now because so many people are buying them. They want to kind of stabilize everything first before they put them back.
Elementals, I am leaving this area.
What area are you in?
I am in the Snowdrift Peaks, I believe. the Snowden drifts.
Ah, I see. That sounds like fun.
No. Oh, no. There's like 7 sons of Savaria just out of nowhere. Just come, oh, you know why? There's a vent, and I'm the only one here.
Nice, Toki. Nice. But, you know, it's...
I see a chart. You got an alcohol. Oh, buddy, you can go first across the bridge. I'm not.
That's just funny. But I do like about the guild system, another feature about it, is that you don't have to be on the same server as that guild. You can still be on another server and still be in the guild, which that is awesome.
Today I was playing with Sambo and a bunch of other people, and it was a blast because this guy had this mystery box thing. For some reason, I turned into a jackalope and was running around chasing Sambo.
Oh.
Before school started, that's what I used to do. I'd be all day just playing with Sambo, helping him out, trying to help him out as much as possible with the guild. Like, I had a guild in the beta influence really well.
Yeah, I mean, like, I know he's kind of agitated about the Pink Yeti Army name, but I'm sorry, after the first League of Legends live stream about him getting that pink Halo soldier, and then with the Pink Yeti on the recruitment poster, and then Regina naming the guild Pink Yeti Army, it's going to follow him now, because a lot of the guildies on the forums, if you look, and by the way, guys, if you do want to join your playing guild before, the link will be in the description of all of these videos. Yes.
I know that. I'm already in. I was like the second or third person to join.
Oh yeah, I know. But I'm also filming this too.
I was on Mumble when he announced it to us. He was announcing it to me. Tell me about it.
Yeah, but I think people are not going to let him live it down because, I mean, come on now. I mean...
I don't care, honestly. Get him an emblem that has a Yeti on it, probably.
Oh, that'd probably be a funny idea. But he's probably going to be watching this going, grrr, don't do that. Because he's already...
Oh, well. I think it's a good name.
I like it, because it's different.
It's different than Super Zeros or anything like that, honestly.
Yeah, it's different.
This than something else, honestly.
Yeah, and I think it fits. I told him on the forums, you know, it does fit, and I mean... You know, if we can't have a little bit of fun, you know, teasing him, like, come on now. I mean, it's just fun teasing him. No, I didn't. What happened?
Me, Mashkawing, and a bunch of others, we were on, we decided, me and Mash were talking about it right after this, before last event. We were talking about it, and I thought, you know, why don't we just make him, just for a joke, for the video, to make it Super Zeros League, and we called it the League of X Evil Super Zeros, or something, I think it was like that. And basically what we did...
You did what?
Sounds like he's having problems.
Yeah, I am a little bit. We had made a league called the League of Super... I can't remember. Hang on, I'm having a train crash farm thing. Whatever. It's late at night, I'm tired. Get off my back. Well, see, we did this thing where me and Mash made a League of the League of Evil X Super Zeros, and we were all standing above everybody in the event area, and then Sambo flew up and saw us when he stopped recording for a minute, and he started laughing, and he's like, alright, so he had Galendi, and I can't remember who else it was, stand below where we were, and he started talking to him about what they were gonna do, and then we all jumped in, and like literally all you hear is bang, 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 like that over and over again. It was the sweetest thing ever. And then we all started dueling certain people. Like I was doing CR of like 57, I think, and yeah, I drained his health in like 4 seconds. It was hilarious.
And the good thing about it is he has a sense of humor. You know, I know that the pink Yeti thing, I think the whole pink Halo thing rubs him a little raw, but it is funny. And unfortunately, a lot of guildies were in that live stream this morning. We're watching. He ain't gonna live it down because now Tallahassee is made him dye his Halo soldier and Halo pink. Oh, come on! You've got to play Slender! Come on!
I don't feel like soiling myself and losing.
Oh, that's funny. You know what? I think I'm gonna do like a, I think I'm gonna play Slender, and do like a reaction video to it, but I'm so scared to do it, cause, I don't know, I'm the type of person that'll scream.
On the forums, my name is Unholy Lightning. Did you see the pictures I put up of the hunter's raised sword skills?
No, I haven't.
Two of them I showed because they show I can't really say what it is, but it's basically it's like a holographic or something like that actually does damage. Like, you pull the great sword back and it pulls out from your body and it, like, mauls somebody to death. Or you have a raven that picks you up and just throws you into the enemy sword first. And if you're lucky, it'll create, if you get a healing debuff or a protection debuff. I think it's a protection debuff.
Wow, that actually sounds really cool.
It is. And then the one-handed skill mixed with Tiger is what we're using right now.
The one thing I like is, oh, I forgot to mention the water abilities. Also, your abilities change when you hit the water. I like about how the different weapons, like, change what spells you have. I really like that. So it's not like, you might have two people out of the same profession, but they have different weapons and they do different stuff. Personally, I will keep my staff. I am a staff person. I've always been a staff person.
Just happened. I don't like that. That was stupid. Go away, Wolf. Go away. Out of nowhere.
Nice. Nice.
My polar bear is fighting him, and I'm dead. I gotta sell something for him.
Nice. That was funny. That was funny.
I'm having some trouble with this area. I've been stuck in the same area. That's why I'm gonna go probably do some more League World.
Well, you can always go to another zone.
That's true. I need to find a hawk in the open.
By the way, I just, because Toki was, he's a bird. How did you turn into a bird, Toki?
Oh, that's his elite skill.
Turned you into a birdie? I want to be a bird.
Yeah. Wait.
Potion of Moa? I want one.
I can't even hear him.
He's talking in party. I should probably invite you. Yeah, pretty much I was doing a review and then it turned into a talk show. But that was pretty much what I was wanting to happen anyways. Because there was two topics that came up that were very debatable, especially with the whole permaban 3,000 accounts. That made everybody turned off with that. By the way, I think I sent you an invite because it's the only tune in the guild that is at where you were saying you were at.
Yeah.
There you is. Okay.
How are you guys level 30? I don't understand.
I'm not level 30. I'm level 27.
I got level 34. I don't understand.
Yeah, I do my personal stories, and then I go do my hearts, and then I go do personal stories, then go do my hearts. Story, heart, story, hearts, story, hearts.
I'm stuck in this area, and I can't go anywhere.
Why don't you just go to a different one?
Because I like this area.
Then
I start walking around to do quests and everything.
Where are you guys?
we're in Queensdale.
Oh, okay.
At one of the vistas. Because I still like this vista so much. The view is absolutely beautiful. Also, I like the dyes in this game. The fact that you can dye your armor and the dye scheme stays with you. Ooh. I do like how the dye stays with your armor as you level up. I think that's really cool. Because that way it's not like, it's like, oh my god, the dye didn't stick, you know. How, like, in some games, you have to keep dyeing your outfits a million times.
You know where the Keswick Hills are in Greensdale?
Yeah, I know how to get there.
Can you show me how to get there? Because I need to get there.
Yeah, in fact, let's show some Guild Wars gameplay. Yay.
I see where you guys are right now.
In fact, I don't think we're far from it. No, we're not far from the entrance at all.
Okay, good, because I think that's where the Hawks are.
Well, maybe I should take you through the level 15 way. Because the one way we're near is like the level 23. I don't know.
I struggle with that, no problem.
I got one shot of that.
Yeah, we can protect him. In fact...
Oh, I'm gonna one-shot this level 3.
Hey, Dogi, maybe do you think we should show him a personal story instance and see... so people can see what it's like? For people that are not in?
Level 3 just got his booty smacked.
Spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Because I actually have one that is, yeah, I have one that, you get to summon a ghost. So...
Yeah, when I get to you, I'm gonna show you what I mean by the ghost sword.
Alright.
Get to you.
This will be awesome.
Like the feature in here also, how you can...
Yes, I ate your cousin, and it was delicious. Nom nom nom. I was kind of disappointed. They didn't have sodas. Yeah, I don't know if you got this Vista yet or not. If you haven't, go ahead and get it. We're out of Vista. Still say it's pretty.
Oh, over now. I'm just fighting some bandits.
There's actually a event going on right near us in the water.
Wow, they dropped some... It's good for me, at least. Marksman.
I have 1,000 karma. Oh, excuse me.
Muddy terrain, oh yes, oh. Protect me instead of attacking the pet was protected this trap.
That sounds like fun. So you're looking for a hawk to tame, huh?
Yep, because I'll be excusing a hawk. I have a full of everything right now.
I wonder if you can tame a piggy.
No, it can only be a juvenile animal.
But if it's a juvenile piggy, can you tame the piggy?
Yeah, I've already looked. There is, wait, there is pig. I forgot that. No way you can get up there.
wild animals in the world.
I could outrun it.
Do you see these crates right here? On, like, the side where you came in? These crates right here?
Yeah.
Jump on those crates and jump on these beams and you can get up here.
Okay.
Don't do what Toki did, he just fell down.
Put on my Raven. This is my second.
Raven! It's a birdie! Hi, birdie! Hi, birdie! Easy. Then you just jump onto the roof. Woohoo!
Wow, that's pretty.
I know, right? Ain't it pretty?
Ready for the bear scale? This is my favorite for the two favorites right here.
I love it. I come back to the... Ooh. That was nice.
I I do the Raven one, but I probably fall off the roof.
Alright, let's go show you Kessex Hills. Whee! Doing.
Right here.
Epic Goat Adventure.
Did you see it? You missed it. You didn't. I flipped off the roof.
No, I think I caught it.
Ready? This is the one they'll do a healing buff if you're lucky.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, yeah. I've never even been to this part. So.
See where I said the juvenile pig? Look at the juvenile piggy.
Oh my god, there's a juvenile pig! I'm taming him.
I just said that! Did you totally...
I have a pig.
Oh, that answered my question earlier, folks. Remember I asked if we could tame a juvenile piggy? That answered it. That answered it.
I have a pig. Look at him.
Name him Bacon.
I just...
Lol. That's it. I am making a ranger just for a pig. That's it. I'm totally doing it.
Oh, cool.
His skills are forages, jab, maul, and brutal charge.
That's funny. That is funny. Alright, this way, folks.
Oh, I was the wrong way. Okay, I'm coming. Hold on.
Show offs.
I can move mountains. I summon the power of the storm.
Jump into this border. Whee! I have the zone almost finished.
I don't.
I do.
Ooh. What is up with these
Get
people?
stomped over here, am I?
I see a stone greatsword and I'm on it.
I don't know where that's at. If I see it, I'll let you know. And welcome to Kessex Hills.
Or probably already claimed some. Yeah. There we go.
There's a...
Guy, he's jealous. He's jello.
He totally...
Man,
He actually named him Bacon. That's funny. It won't let you in? Oh, probably because you're level 5.
I'm in here by myself.
What the heck?
Overflow.
Right-click one of our names and click on the join in Kessex Hills.
Watch this. Watch this.
There we go. There you are. We see you. See, that's what we mean by the overflow, people. Go, Piggy, go! Go, Piggy, go! Go, Piggy, go!
There. See that big poop?
Yeah, I saw it.
I think that was a healing buff. Yeah, it was.
Ladies and gentlemen, this game's now officially cool because you can tame a pig.
I named him Bacon.
Oh, that is awesome. But this is...
You know, if I want to run over a fire trap, this one right here,
There is juvenile moas in the grove.
I need
Alright, Toki, let's see your cool little trick.
to go.
What is that?
What?
He just turned into a plant.
Oh, see,
Oh, nice. Those must be helpful. Nice.
wow, I'm leveling quick right now. I'm jumping like XP like a maniac.
I wonder if you could come into the, instance, I wonder.
Probably, maybe. Some of them, they like,
Unfortunately, my instance is not in the zone. It's in a whole new zone.
oh, okay, it's fine. But I do need,
Yeah, go ahead and grab the waypoint here.
it's by,
Boy, I'm getting a nice little preview of what's to come, huh?
oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, and you're about to see one of the storyline quests in a few minutes. Wonder if I should... You know what? Okay, while we get over there to the instance where we need to go to, because it's on all the other side of Queensdale. I am going to stop filming, and we shall be right back right after this. And we are back, and we're near the instance, but we had a death that occurred. This is going to be fun. A level 6 and a level 17 going into a 26 instance. This is going to be for fun. This is going to be interesting for them. Yep, pretty much. See, look, there's the instance up ahead. Woohoo! Alright. Gonna wait for everyone to come over.
Alright, his name is Darth Yope.
I know. Alright, let's see if it'll push y'all in here.
Yes.
Now we're just waiting on Grog. Here we go.
Oh, that is
Cool.
sweet.
Spoiler alert, guys! If you don't want to watch, then stop watching right now. It's spoiler alert right now. Here we go.
Actually, it might not be, because they might not pick.
Yeah, they might not even pick this, but for the people that may have the storyline, because people might recognize it from beta. Cutscene. I love the cutscenes.
Hello, Josiah. This must be Priestess Rye. A pleasure to meet you.
Welcome, Advocate. This will be a rare opportunity to peer beyond the shroud of death. I'll be taking notes for my records.
Notes? So you don't do this kind of thing often in the Derman Priory?
The Priory does a great deal of research on magic, from the arcane to the divine. But this is an extremely difficult ritual. I'm tremendously excited to be allowed to participate. My notes may help others in the Priory investigate ancient tombs dedicated to Brent.
I'm looking forward to it. Priestess Rye, are we ready to begin? We are. In a moment, I will pierce the veil between this world and the mists, and call to Elastia Crow's spirit. Be warned, she'll need time to respond. During this time, anything could cross through the portal. We may be faced with something unfriendly.
That's reassuring.
Protect me while I maintain the channel, or the gate will close and all will be lost. Understood. We'll be ready for anything. May the Dark One bless our endeavors. Let it begin.
This might be interesting.
Follow me to the heart of these caverns, where the barrier to the mists is thinnest.
It should be safe enough to cast the ritual here. Even centaurs would avoid this kind of air.
Yeah, they say it's safe, but then. Mr. Rat.
Like me.
Then the rats come out to play, and I just one-shotted the rats. Pest control.
Toki, do you think you're going to need some heals, or do you think you'll be alright? Okay. We just gotta make sure we keep them off, those two.
Remember,
But don't worry about that. I can knock them back.
our things may only rush.
Alright, we've gotta protect, you know, we need to protect the priestess.
Prince of Winter, hear your servant's plea. Open the gates to the mists. The living call upon the dead. In Grent's name, Elastia Crow, seer of wily scavengers, pirate and oracle, I call your spirit to commune. Appear, appear and speak.
Radiosphere entered channel.
I must maintain them all, else the ritual fails. Stand ready.
Radiosphere moved to Pink Yeti Army Mumble server.
Oh my god! No one died yet. Good. Right portal.
Darkness at 72 entered channel.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. Alright, hang on guys.
Hold on. I'll get my pet to heal me. Don't worry. You guys worry about that. Never mind. Knockback.
Sky Police entered channel.
Okay, we need to get them up as soon as we can. Cause I have a feeling. Okay, I'll get Wolf.
Sky Police moved to Pink Yeti Army Mumble server.
Hey, now would be a good time to use those self heals, huh?
How do you guys agree?
You're about to go down? Shiv.
I'll be alright. I think.
Nope.
Oh,
Let the scholar heal me. Or not. You can just run right by me. That's cool, bro. Grog, once I get up, I can try to keep them away from me as best as possible. Because I got knockback, I can get them away very fast.
alright, on things. I'm doing pretty good on avoiding the Norn faster than most of them.
How's the XP for you guys?
Pretty good, actually. I'm already up to
Half?
Oh, I fell.
Oh, careful. Oh no, Grog.
Something powerful approaching. Be careful.
I don't like the sound of that. Oh man.
That's pretty cool looking. Pull him in towards the muddy area. Pull him towards muddy area. There. Pull him back, Shiv. Pull him back a little bit. I'm getting to bleed.
I'm stuck, dude.
I sense the spirit recede. Come, Alastia Crow. Speak with us.
Aha, there she is. Cutscene.
Speak, spirit of Alastia Crow. Grenth, god of death, compels you. Tell me of Kelak, the Seraph. Why did he come to you? Did he kill you?
He cheated me. Revenge. I wanted revenge. He sought power to protect his queen. So I made that as I do. Our crew plundered
Begone, spirit. How did you seek revenge?
Kellic took the items. He wanted to find a way to protect Kryta and Zaita. I knew he would only become gone. I thought that would be the end of it. But Kellic tracked me down aboard my ship. He demanded that I remove the curse. I couldn't. He was slaughtering my crew. I had to stop him. So I lied. With my dying breath, I told him that the only way to remove the corruption is to bathe the royal blood.
Corner's hand, how could you do that? He'll go after Queen Josie.
Uh-oh. Queen's in trouble.
What do I care? The Queen did nothing to help my starving crew or save us when risen ships attacked us on the high seas. My vengeance will be complete when Kellic destroys that which he was once sworn to defend.
Begone, foul, vicious spirit. Alastia Crow, I release you into the arms of Grenth. Go and beg mercy from the Prince of Frost and Ice. Thank you, Priestess. Come on, Josir. We have to alert Captain Thackeray right away.
I don't know about you guys, but I did not like the sound of that. Oh boy.
Barely enough experience yet finishing that.
Yeah, it wasn't as many mobs, I think. Unfortunately, guys, that's a snippet of the dungeon, and we are out of time for this review. That went horribly long. Haha! Lots of editing. Yay. But maybe we might make this to a weekly thing, not trying to upstage Sambo. What do you guys think? Say in the comments below. Until next time, bye-byes!